Lesson 6.2 is on negative exponents. Learning targets: to understand and apply properties of integer exponents and simplify expressions with negative exponents. Example A, we want to simplify the expression. I'm going to show you two different ways. First, I could expand it. I could have x times x times x over 8x's and I could cross out my sets, which leaves me with 5x's in the bottom, and so I would have 1 over x to the 5th, because remember that x over x is like having one whole. So when we crossed out all of these sets, it leaves a 1 in the top. Another way I could think about it is still doing x to the 3 minus 8, which is x to the negative 5th. But I can't keep a negative exponent in my answer, so I would still write it as 1 over x to the 5th. So a negative exponent means it's going to move. So if it's in a whole number, it moves to a denominator. If it happened to be in the denominator to begin with, it would move up to the numerator. So simplify each expression. 2 to the negative 3 is going to be 1 over 2 to the 3rd. X to the negative 5th is 1 over x to the 5th. To make the exponent positive, I move it. Example C, simplify the expression y to the 6th over y to the 11th. This is like having y to the 6 minus 11, which is y to the negative 5, which is 1 over y to the 5th. And then these slightly more complicated ones. I have 2 to the 5th, 4 to the 7th, over 2 to the negative 2, 4 to the 6th. So anytime you have different bases in the same problem, you just do it piece by piece. So first I'm going to focus on just the 2 to the 5th and 2 to the negative 2. If I did 2 to the 5th minus negative 2, that's 2 to the 7th. So since that's a positive exponent, I'm going to keep it up in the top. And then I have 4 to the 7th minus 6, which is just 4 to the 1st, or 4. And it also would have a positive exponent, so it would stay in the top of the fraction. So this solution is just 2 to the 7th times 4. X to the negative 9 over x to the 3rd is like having x to the negative 9 minus 3, which is x to the negative 12. So in order to make that a positive exponent, I put it in the bottom of the fraction. And then y to the 7th minus negative 11 is y to the 18th. And that's a positive exponent, so it belongs in the top.